Now let's talk about how to solve problems that deal with irregular circle-based shapes. In the figure below, a quarter circle is inscribed in the big circle of radius 10. The top boundary curve of the shaded region is made by a circle with its center at the top of the shown circle. What is the area of the shaded region? Now, the first thing that we know here is that the area of the shaded region is going to be half of the whole circle minus this sliver here. So let's find half of the whole circle. We see that the big circle has a radius of 10. So half of that would be 1/2 pi r squared, which is equal to 1/2 pi, and r squared is 10 times 10, which is 100. So that's going to give us 50 pi. That's the area of half of the circle. Now we need to find the area of this part that I'm coloring in blue right now and subtract it from this 50 pi. So in order to do this, we're now going to start looking at the top triangle and quarter circle. Now, the triangle is going to be given by 1/2 times r, because r is both the height and the base, and we're going to take half of it. But since we're not just looking for this one triangle, we're actually looking for both, and they're going to be the same, we're then going to multiply by 2. This means that we have r squared, which is equal to 100 centimeters squared. So the area of these two triangles is 100 centimeters squared. Now, we know that this line right here, if we called that capital R, that same length, I'm going to draw it in blue again, this line right here would be the base, and this line would be the height of our whole triangle. We're not just looking at the little parts now, we're looking at the whole triangle. So we can say that 1/2 r squared was equal to 100, because that was the area that we found here. So r squared is actually going to be equal to 200, since we have 1/2 r squared equal to 100. Now, we know that this is a quarter of a circle. So if we have a quarter of a circle, and we know that the area of a circle is pi r squared, we're going to multiply that by 1/4. This means that we're going to multiply 1/4 by pi times 200, since we know that r squared is equal to 200. When we take 1/4 of 200, we get 50, and we still have to multiply by pi. This means that our entire quarter circle would be 50 pi. Since we already figured out that the two triangles on the top are 100 centimeters squared, we can take 50 pi and subtract 100. But now, what we need to remember is that we're actually subtracting whatever we get from our original half of a circle. So I'm going to do 50 pi minus 50 pi minus 100. And this gives me 100. So, what is the area of the shaded region? 100 centimeters squared.